Rost? Rost? Rost?
Where is he? 2 days before the proving and he goes off without me? He wouldn't do that.
Level 3 reached. Hooray! Max health, skill points, unlock skills. Yes, please. Okay. Now, this would be where... Ooh. That is new. Have not seen those before. I imagine that they were added with the... DLC. That's quite cool. Growing up gives you 3 levels. Yeah, it's kind of skimpy on the levels. Most games give you like at least 5, but well, what can you do? Silent strike. Press R1 to perform a silent takedown on small machines and humans, or deal high damage to medium enemies. Hunter reflexes. Time slows while aiming during a jump or a slide. That the stuff that you saw in the end of that training montage is stuff you can actually do if you get the right skills. Silent drop, landing from a fall or jump, is completely silent and will not alert otherwise unaware enemies. Critical hit, press R1 for high damage attack on down enemies. While aiming, toggle to slow down time, that might be really useful. Light speed attacks have an increased chance to knock off armor. Lure call. From the tools menu to lure a single enemy to your position. The target will be the closest, most centered in Aloy's view. Healer, gatherer, shard salvager, disassemble resources and modifications into 50% of their metal shard value. That might be worth taking at some point. But I think silent strike is an obvious one. Let's grab that. The next one is strike from above. This would cost another 2. Would allow us to basically do death from above style attacks. I think we can spend our resources elsewhere. Silent drop, low profile. Further reduces visibility to enemies while crouching. I mean, that would be good. Heavy lifter, we can carry some better things. Critical hit, precision. Scavenger, chance for extra resources when looting downed machines. Now, that is definitely worth us going to. Expert carver, increased chance to loot skins, bones, and lenses and hearts. No, I think we're going to go with the critical. So if something's been stunned or downed, we can get a lot more damage. And while aiming, toggle R3 to slow down time. I think that would be the best setup for us right now. In general. Okay. Right. Thank you very much, Mad Karatan, for the subscription there. It was very, very kind of you. Thank you. Right. Okay, level taken. Is there anything here I can look at? Training dummy. Use R1 for quick light attacks, which can knock off armor plates. R2 for a slow heavy attack, which has a chance to knock down the target. And then we've got critical hits on knockdown targets. What? I promised it was like that when I got here. Oh my god. Can I not put it back? That's a lot of meat. I mean, in this climate, it's probably going to be preserved reasonably well outside, but still, that. Oh my lord, that's how many? 4 hairs. I mean, the way that it so rigidly hit the ground, that's basically frozen. Pelts, foxes. Something I could look at? No. There's a lot of meat up here, but yeah, the meat is clearly frozen. Can I go in? Can I not? Oh, okay. Now, this is an open world game. Don't expect me to go straight towards my objective, because you're just going to be opening yourself with disappointment at that point. Junk. Well, I guess over here we would be able to use the Death from above style attack. And spear can knock off machine armor. Try. I've already been doing it.
Ready or not.
R2. Check the item description of my spear. Ah. Swinging target. But let's actually check out my spear. No weapons, quick light attack that can remove armor plates, or a slower heavy attack that can knock down smaller enemies. Kaja or Kara, I'm not sure. Kaja will go with Hunter Bow. This lightweight bow trades power for faster reload and firing time, and is good for short to medium range combat. Fire arrows can ignite blaze canisters, and backpacks can be modified. Now, this particular weapon, what I remember is each bow has a different subset of types of ammunition it can have, and that's true for any kind of ranged weapon. This one can have regular ammo and fire ammo. But for example, wouldn't be able to have frost ammo. But you can have 2 modification slots on it as well. And you've got outfit, so on and so forth. Outcast. An outcast garb crafted from the materials of the Embrace offers no protection and cannot be sold, because no one would want to buy it except other outcasts. And there probably aren't enough who have Aloy's particular size. Let's quick save. Pop. Thank you very much, Leafin. Leafin is basically being the gatekeeper of the tips and the spoilers when they're close to spoiler territory.
He said we'd go hunting this morning. Why isn't he here? Where's he gone to?
Sure he had a reason here. Doesn't seem the sort of person who's flighty. And honestly, the amount of food we've got, my lord. That being said, I mean, are we going into winter? Is this what going into winter looks like here? Because in which case, yeah, okay. Gathering up plenty of food. So that makes a lot of sense.
What's he doing up there?
Being stoic.
He's just standing there.
Stoically.
What's going on with him?
How do I jump again? No, that is a roll. A dodge roll, to be exact. Ah, there we are. Yoink. The parkour in this is incredibly satisfying, just going to say that now.
Aloy, you're here.
Hello. Also, thank you so much for the resub there, Ica. Okay. Is everything okay? Yeah, I think she... Yeah.
Did you want to be
adoptive
alone?
father.
No. We must speak. I've been thinking about your training, Aloy. You've learned to hunt, learned to survive. But I fear there's a lesson I failed to teach you.
Okay.
Would you learn it now?
Yes.
Of course. I'll always learn what you have to teach.
There has been some trouble recently. It affords an opportunity to learn this lesson, but it will be dangerous. You must come prepared, or you will die. Descend into the Embrace and hunt until you have gathered the parts for fire arrows.
Fire arrows? What kind of trouble are we talking about?
Once you have the parts, you will meet me there, at the gate beyond the village of Mother's Heart.
The North Gate? At the edge of the Embrace?
Yes. Now be on your way.
Something else bothering you?
Is something else bothering you?
No, I'm fine.
Those are not the eyes of someone who's fine. But okay, I'll get the parts.
I'll go gather the parts, but I'm also going to pay Karst a visit.
Aloy, that man breaks the law every time he speaks to you.
And I'm glad he does. I want to buy a tripcaster, and no other trader will sell to outcasts.
Stock it with ammunition, then. You'll find use for that weapon tonight.
That sounds ominous. All right. See you at the North Gate.
Very well. Now, the same rules go for this as go for any other RPG I play where I'm, you know, trying to at least somewhat follow a narrative and a character. Even though, yes, being a massive completionist and asking every question makes
really bothering him.
a lot of sense. You might find things you would miss otherwise. If it doesn't make sense in my interpretation of the character or in that moment, I just won't ask it, and I'll have made peace with the fact that I'm not going to find out everything that the game has to tell me. Perhaps because of that. Just you know, a forward there. Look at this gorgeous map. Also, is it any different from normal? I can't tell. It has been so long ago since I played it that I actually I can't tell. I can't tell if the map is bigger or not. I assume it is. I've got some more fire pits, Mother's Heart. We want to be over here. Northern Embrace Gate. Got a hunt for blaze canisters down here. Plenty of things around. Plenty of places to go. And exploring is rewarded in this game. There's a lot of stuff to find. Like super lots to find. Alright. That is Rost's cabin, so we could have gone down there, perhaps. Okay. Center on Aloy. Let's go back down. Right. Now, bear in mind, everyone, that even though I have played up to the Sundom, and so you might feel reasonably confident telling me things that you happen to know are up to date, it's been a long time since I played, so there's some things I've forgotten, and I might enjoy relearning them within the game. But more importantly than that, not everyone watching and in Twitch chat right now will have played the game, and some of them may still be wanting to. I realize that them watching me, maybe it's like, well, why on earth are they watching a Let's Play of it then? And there's something to be said about that, but maybe they just want to live vicariously through me rather than get the story spoiled. So please be careful with the spoilers, even the ones that seem safe. Have I discovered where? There.
The Embrace. My whole life, I've never gone beyond this valley. That'll change after the proving.
Goals?
2 days until I get answers. 2 days, and I'll know who she was. And why I was cast out at birth. As if there could be an excuse for that. Alright, time to gather the parts for some fire arrows. I should find a herd.
Will do. Here's where we discover that Aloy is basically a mutant. She has hydrophobic hair. She is part mountain goat. Her hair will never get wet. The rest of her will, but her hair, no. Actually, given how well she can climb, the whole mountain goat part is probably reasonably accurate. As far as I'm aware, this game is a PS4 exclusive, so no, you can't get it on the PC, I'm afraid. Much sadness. I more or less got a PS4 for this game. While I was recovering from an operation, actually, and I couldn't sit up at my computer, and I couldn't do much of anything else either, including sleep, because I wasn't allowed to lie down in case I rolled around. That was a rough time.
Mother's Heart. 2 more days, then I'll know what it's like in there. That's so many people crammed into one place. I guess no one ever gets lonely in there.
Spoken as an outcast who's known loneliness. Though, I guess you've always had Rost. You gonna say anything to me? Nope. I'm gonna ignore the fact that I even exist. Well, you know, as I said before, you know, I mean, for a small tribe, maybe when they exile someone, realistically, when you've got a very small group, and a crime is particularly reprehensible,
From melted snow.
Aloy will constantly talk, by the way. Kind of like me. She'll quite often comment on the situation, and it's actually quite refreshing. And Mother's Watch, and Mother's Heart. But if a crime is particularly grave, with a very small tribe, or one that can't really dedicate resources to just incarcerating someone, because you've still got to feed them, then your options are kind of limited. It's kill them or exile them, basically. And so having a law like, yeah, shun those who've been exiled, kind of makes sense. It's particularly rough, especially if the law is used fairly liberally. But it's not in and of itself without justification. Where's the nearest? There. That would be the nearest red grass. Let's try and get in here before anybody notices me. Okay. Hidden. I mean, as I said, Abarash, you know, if the law is not used liberally, then it's not without, you know, an element of justification. But it all comes down to how such laws are used. But the law existing would probably have to be absolute, even if those executing the law perhaps made questionable choices. Where are they going? Have they got a track? They do. What about you? Your track never brings you up here, so I should be able to just focus on you. Tag target. I believe if I bring my notebook up, machine catalog. There we go. We've got watches. Compact, inquisitive, and agile recon unit that will attempt to swarm a target in numbers. Hard outer casing to protect synthetic muscle and operational systems. The eye. Hitting this component deals greater damage to the machine. And what we can expect to get from it. Some things are rare. And some things are uncommon. Lots of different things. And then we've got the Strider. Herd machines that will bolt when disturbed, so they must be dealt with silently or quickly. Is not mountable yet. Yet being the operative term there. Right. And yeah, as Leafin says there, BM Foley, why would you shun a child? Because it's their law. And with those sorts of things, laws that are brought in for especially important reasons, the law is probably not robust enough to have that kind of nuance. It is just, it's a flat, anyone who's shunned is exiled. No exceptions. There can never be exceptions, because the moment you start making exceptions, where do you draw the line with the exceptions? With those kinds of laws, it would come down to who's executing the laws. Who's making the call on who is shunned. That's where the nuance would come in. Why would you exile someone? What does someone have to do to be exiled? And we don't know why Aloy was exiled. How about the casing? Blaze canister. Blaze storage canister. Shooting elemental canisters with an elemental ammo triggers an explosion that will damage everything nearby. Shoot off this component to collect the resource inside. So we don't want to cause it to explode, we want to collect it. This common resource is a primary crafting ingredient for fire ammunition types and valuable to merchants. Machine costs more, all of that sort of stuff. Thank you very much, Sapphire, for the cheer there. And Steve Top Gen, thank you very much for the Prime sub. That's very, very kind of you. damn it. He's aiming for the eye. And missed. There we go. Never mind, it's dead. Now, can I take you out as easily? Let's get a lock on it. Damn it. Right, look forward. There we go. Not too bad. A little bit more healing. Now this one has got an uncommon thing on it. Oh, it's actually got a modification. Excellent. Wide weapon modification. This one doesn't have anything particularly interesting on it, unfortunately. To modify your weapons or outfits. I will do in just a moment. I will do that over here though, because I don't know if time goes past while I'm modifying. Actually, I imagine it doesn't. Right, so, modifications. Uncommon, plus 5% damage, that's actually not too bad. Various resources. We're not going to worry too much about... Oh, shock wax root. Fire kiln. This natural resource can be used to craft resistance potions. Can I craft potions? Travel, I can make fast travel packs. Weapon satchel, various things in there. I think you can upgrade those over time. Traps, health potions, herbal remedies, resist potions. Modify outfits, modify weapons. We can make hunter bow arrow pack. These arrow packs are suitable for Karja, I think, hunter bow. So we need more metal shards and blade canisters. 3 blade canisters each to make 10 arrows there. Can I make health potions in here? I can, with meat. Health boost potion. Health boost by 150. A brew made from animal extract may be used to restore and heal, or boost health beyond full for a short period of time. Full health potion. That's probably worth remembering. Okay. Resistance potions. 75% fire damage resistance for 90 seconds made from the extract of fire kiln. This liquid can protect against the effects of fire for a short time. Alright, modifying weapons. I see no reason not to use plus 5 damage. Fleshcrafter, at the moment I'm streaming most days around the same sort of time, so more toward the evening. So around here and later. There isn't a specific time that I go live, but it's becoming a little bit more regular at the moment. Okay. Have I discovered? Yoink. Now, from what I recall, there are a bunch of quests available in this area. We can actually do a lot of stuff. There's no easy approach towards this. Are there many others? There are.
Please, I need your help.
Shh. Be so loud.
Please. No one else will help me.
Okay, okay. Talk to Thok.
You want to talk to an outcast?
I'm desperate for help. Whatever the consequences.
I mean, it's not a Rost beard, but it's on its way.
Forget about me. It's my daughter, Arana. She's in danger. She went after a scrapper near Mother's cradle, and I fear for her life. I can't even stand up, let alone go after her. Will you help me find her?
Why me?
You know the matriarchs might cast you out for speaking to me, don't you?
I don't care. I tried looking for her myself and my leg gave out. Just find her. I'll accept any punishment if it means she's safe.
Fair enough.
Why would your daughter hunt a scrapper on her own?
It's my fault. I went after it first and it tore up my leg. I barely got away and I left a spear impaled in the machine. That spear was made by Adina, my mate, who died last year. It means everything to Arana. She went after the scrapper to get it back.
You said Arana went to Mother's cradle?
Yes, southeast of here. I forbid her from going, but ever since her mother died, she's become impossible. Damn it, look at me. A widower, now a cripple. Father that can't find his daughter. Please, help me set things right.
Sure.
I'll do what I can to help
There's
your
no
mother.
option there for me to
Make
say
sure
no,
she's all
interestingly.
right. I'm begging you.
Are there any animals around? No, it seems they've cleared out. Right, quests. Ooh, we've got a lot. Tutorials! Are there no open tutorials? Okay. Errands, no open errands. Active, the point of the spear. Talk to Crass and trade for a tripcaster. No. We're going to be doing In Her Mother's Footsteps. Side quest. A wounded hunter asks Aloy to find his daughter who went after a dangerous machine to retrieve a beloved family heirloom. Okay. We'll get a spear damage boost. That's not a bad one. Right, show a map. It's not too far away. We just have to follow the river, more or less. And thank you very much for the resub, Striker. 39 months, my lord. Very, very kind of you. Thank you. Okay. We're going to quickly go ahead and light this fire. And then move on. Oh, my medicinal pouch is full. Can I get up on that boar? The bow hunter in me is still fairly strong even when I'm playing games. Don't just take a random long shot at an animal. You've got to be close enough to ensure the kill. Don't think my bow is actually strong enough to be able to kill it right now, so it might be easier to just get close enough to try and take it out with a spear attack, honestly. I'm not sure if I can, though. Damn it. I was hoping a headshot would have finished it. No. No, no, no. Ah. There we go. I'm not sure if I can get the kind of stealth kills with spear on just wildlife. Fatty meat, bony meat. Okay. Blaze roots. Right, our quest is over yonder. Mother's heart. But there are watchers
That must be Arana. Sounds like she's in trouble.
Get ready for this. It's
I'm stuck up here.
I remember this quest now. I would honestly forgive you. Like
Get down.
I feel that you could be easily forgiven if at this point you were like, nah, it's okay. Enjoy. I'm sure someone else will come along.
Here.
Oh, damn it. Too many quests.
I need help.
I know, I'm coming.
I can't get down.
Why are you making so much noise when there are things around here that want to kill you?
Somebody, please! I'm surrounded.
I could just put you out of your misery if you want. And out of mine as well.
Please!
Okay.
I'm
Oh, there you
stuck
are.
up here. Somebody, please! I'm surrounded.
Yes, I know. I'm down.
Yeah, get rid of them, please.
Damn it.
Not this
Down.
time, little one.
Let's grab you.
Take those watchers down.
Wouldn't have to if you hadn't gotten into this mess. Damn it, that one has already spotted the problem. Bingo. Right, okay. Oof.
Thanks for saving me from those machines.
You're welcome. I only did it as fast as I did because if I didn't, I was gonna go insane. Plus
Can
7
I talk
handling,
to you for
Cole.
a minute?
Sure, you can, in just a moment. This is actually pretty good. We're getting some nice stuff here.
I just want to thank you.
Realistically, you probably shouldn't, though. I am an outcast. Alright.
Thank you. I thought those watchers were gonna tear me apart.
Your father sent me after you. It's time to go home.
I figured. But I can't go back until I get my mother's spear from that scrapper.
Your father?
is worried sick about you.
He's also wounded.
He gets worried if I go 10 steps to relieve myself in the bushes.
He just...
Oh, okay, that's
doesn't wanna
kind of
lose you,
excessive,
Alana.
but
I know. But I do wish he wouldn't yell at me so much.
that's also fair. But he is literally wounded out in the wilderness because he was worried about you and he might die. So, you know, priorities, I feel.
That spear must mean a lot to you.
My mother made it not long before she died. I can't believe my father lost it.
He didn't mean to. Scrappers are dangerous.
I know. I just can't stand the idea that it might be gone forever.
Alright.
How did you wind up in that tree?
I tracked the scrapper to Mother's cradle. Caught a glimpse of it too, but then a watcher saw me and called his pack. By all, Mother, I'm just not a good enough hunter to get that spear back, am I?
Well, you know, don't lose your life due to reckless decisions, and maybe one day you will be.
I'll look for your spear.
You will? Oh, thank you.
Go find your father. His leg gave out while he was searching for you, just south of Mother's Heart.
Oh, no. Okay, I'll go to him right away.
That's better.
Thanks again.
You're welcome. Maybe I should have opened with that, actually, before I chastised her for not going to her father's side. I believe the weather effects actually do matter in this game as well. Like when it's raining, it's going to be harder for things to spot me, so on and so forth. Where am I going? Investigate the area with my phone. Oh! I saw one where the reticle is over tracks to tag them. Tag tracks remain visible after the focus is deactivated. Okay. It's very much like the Hunter Ball, but my bow just isn't powerful enough right now for me to be able to take it down fast. I should have hunted the fox though. Damn it.
These are helpful. Bitter, though.
Any other creatures around? None that I see yet.
Verona's trail ends here. Must be where she saw the scrapper.
Oh, okay.
If I follow its tracks, I should be able to find that spear.
There's a scrap tracks. I'm being snuck up on by something. I hear it somewhere. Okay, let's get down. Oh, it's up there. Okay. I'm over here. Damn it, how did I miss that? That was awful. I full on alerted it to that. There are others now that are coming over. Yeah, they've spotted stuff. Oh dear. I don't think I'm safe. No, I am. Where's the other one? It's too close. I'm stuck here now. I could silent strike it, but the other one is right there.
They're scanning for me.
Okay, good night. The other one has seen me. Jump. Whop. And critical. Is there any more? No. Oh, that could have been worse. And we got some nice stuff out of it, though. Where was the first one I took down? I think it was up here. Oh, there's fog, though. I feel like I can hear something moving around.
I could use my focus to look around.
I could. That is a very good point. Also, I need to craft some more ammo. Right. But before I do anything else, let's have a look at my notebook and other such things. And also chat. Xenovoid, thank you very much for the cheer, mate. Man, this game looks so cool in combat. Oh, thank you. Hopefully I'm doing a decent job of showcasing it. No, it's not there. Data points. Oh! Right, well, we've actually gone through all of these, I feel. Hologram data points. Happy birthday, Isaac. There are lots of lore. Lore entries that you can find in this game. Crazy amounts of them. Modifications, resources. We've now got a lot. We've got a Watcher lens, worth a decent amount. Fatty meat, corruption glaze root. Things we've seen before, but what about these? 22% damage coil. That is a lot better than what we've got. Corruption coil. 9% handling and 27% corruption. What? No idea. And then we've got handling there. Well, I would very much like to modify this weapon. We can't have corruption on this one, it seems. So I could increase the damage by a decent amount or the handling a bit. We'll go with damage. We'll focus on the damage for now. Handling could be better, but for the time being, it's not terrible. Right, what am I looking for? That's right. Donk. Take care, we the dragons.
Rain's not so bad.
That is true. Why am I crouched?
Mother's cradle.
Oh, down there is Mother Cradle, okay. Fairly certainly would not welcome me right now. I will be honest, I've not tried. Probably worth exploring the interactions people would have whilst you're an outcast. Oh, take care, Sapphire Star. I hope the doctor's appointment tomorrow goes well for you. Have a good sleep. Right. There we go. Oh, hello. You have spotted me. No, it's gone. It's gone. I'm not going to take a wild shot like that.
The trail ends here. I'll bet it crossed the river.
Yep.
Better check the other side.
Trash Panda lives! I think it was a fox, not a raccoon, but... Oh, wait. I could hear something nearby. Machines? Yes. Watches. And... Dirk. Pop. Gotta get that meat. Need it for many crafting things. Get back in there. Oh, there we go. Alright, where are the watches? Oh my lord, there's one right there. Alright. If I throw a rock about here, it should lure it over. Unfortunately, it has lured both of them. That was not quite what I wanted, to be honest. What's the other one? The other one has lost interest. Oh, has it? Where is it? No, I'm gonna wait. Ah, damn it all. There we go. Just managed to kill it, but the other one is active. Look away, Aloy! Oh, drill it. Doesn't seem to matter if you look away or not. Or if you got a tree between you. It can't see me though, so it's now hunting. What the dickens was that? That was not a silent strike in the right direction. Granted, I wasn't pointing the right way, so why did I expect it to work? But still. Right. Watch a heart, that's a rare pickup, I believe. There you go. Okay, we need to continue our hunt. Can we pick up the trail around here? There we go. Where are we headed? We're headed in this way. Thanks, Annie. Thanks for keeping track of all my derps. I can always trust in you.
And get a tripcaster.
Not just yet, though, is it? I suppose I am... Is he here? Is where Cast lives? I don't see him. We'll have to swing back. Chat with him in a moment then. Oh, hello. Humanoid. I can't talk with her. Southern Embrace Gate. Fatal promise. No, you've got to go to work. I am flattered though that you want to stay here. But probably not wise. I will try not to let the scrapper eat me,
There.
a ginger from Gallifrey.
Time to get that spear.
Right, okay. The scrapper is going to be an entirely different prospect. Gotcha. Rabbit bone. Apparently, not common drop. Let's jump here. Oh. No. So let's stay low. While that's going on, I'm going to try to look at anything new in my inventory just to get away from the exclamation marks in it. So whenever they pop up. How's the game so far, Honorous? Really good. I'm really enjoying it. Hopefully, it's fun to watch as well. Because I know, obviously, my playstyle will come into whether it's fun to watch or not. If you switch quests in the menu, you'll be able to see where the dude is standing before switching back to the active quest you're working on. It works when Aloy mentions something. Ah, thank you, a ginger from Gallifrey. That would be quite useful. Really? Okirion? Go, Aloy, that's the spear it. That is a watcher. What have we got? What are we playing with over here? We've got a scrapper, we've got a watcher. I want you to be dead. Problem is, I can't easily tag you. But let's have a look at these scrappers then. Can I bring this up? Yes, machine catalog. Scrapper, a scavenger that can utilize its cutting maw and laser to put up a formidable defense. Hard outer casing to protect synthetic muscle and operational systems. A power cell. Spark, a resource, can be looted from this component. Shooting this component with shock arrows will trigger an explosion, electrifying everything in the area. Radar on the top. Destroying this component disables the scanning ability. I don't know what the scanning ability does, but other than, it kind of sounds like it makes it easy for it to find us. But one of the things I really like is it's basically an ecology. things fit a role. The scrappers salvage other bots. They're kind of like scavengers. Don't, Aloy, why? My lord. That's what I get for looking in a different direction. And while I'm moving in. It can see me from there. Problem is, I want it to be looking toward me so I can shoot it in the eyeball. Kind of important, that one. Are there any good spots down there? Oh, there is a decent spot where I'd be able to hide from it. And the scrappers don't seem too interested. So if I can get over there, I could probably take out the Watcher. That scrapper looking my way? Sort of is. Right. Let's just hang tight. When this Watcher turns back, we'll try and take it out. I wonder if we can get one of the scrappers to approach us and silent strike it. Is it considered a small creature? I don't think it is, but... will the playthrough go to YouTube? Been thinking of replaying the game, but I don't really have time. So if I can relive it through, that would be tremendous. Yes. The this playthrough will be going on YouTube. That was part of the vote. It was this or Bloodborne. Bloodborne wouldn't be going up on YouTube, whereas this would. Oh dear. I didn't even notice there was something else up there. Oh, that. Problem is, if it sees the other one, it will alert everything. I don't want you to come over here, mate. Problem is, it's gonna get close and then trigger an alert, I believe. Could throw a rock, but I don't want to risk alerting anything else. Okay, that's its normal path right now. It's observing a different path. Up. And now it's not observing any path ever again. Now that scrapper decided that it was going to stop doing something. Are there 3 scrappers here? Yeah, there's one over there. Still a little bit smaller. Closer. Well then. Actually, let me stay out of the way here. Is that going to bring everything to me? The problem is, it is, I think. And I think if they use their scanning ability, that's it for me. That's right. Over here, buddy. Over here. Unless I can get up somewhere else. No? I feel like investigating. And I'm okay with you not investigating, but... Nope. Okay. I need a way to lure just one. Stalk up here. Might find some better. Yeah, here we are. Now, if I can just lead one of them up here with rocks, that would be glorious. Right about there. Go. Got your attention. Right. Now, once you stop, there. Right about there. Come on. That's right. Have a look. There we go. Perfect. And I want you about here. That's right. Come on. There's an inquisitive little scrapper you are. Come on. A little bit closer, please, mate. About there. And we get silent kill. Yep. There we go. Perfect. I need to pick up my box. Scrapper lens. And level 4 reached. Perfect. That. I can unlock some more skills. Okay. And so that is how you can play this pretty stealthily, honestly. Okay, take care, Okirian. Right, let's go and spend those points. Also, check that out. There you go. Now, skill points wise, what do I want to put into? Ooh, light speed attacks can have an increased chance to knock off components, but I'm really tempted. The lure call. Use this from the tools menu to lure a single enemy to your position. Yes. It's going to make it so much easier for me. And I cannot... Skill not unlocked. Okay. Can't. Very well. That is going to make this job so much easier now. But yeah, the lure call is really going to play into my playstyle. Don't mind me. You know, just tightrope walking. Rost's curriculum for a hunter was extremely thorough. One might say too thorough. But then, you know, look at what I'm able to do. I'm able to sneak up on these creatures. What I would love to do is get down there. Is there a ladder? No? Oh, there we are. Yes. Yes. No. Drop to ledge. Okay, where's the next drop? Can't see. Unfortunately, you can usually see the spots. Okay, I can't make out where the jump would be. Probably down there though, I'm guessing, but I don't know, so I'm not really willing to take the risk. Okay, we're going back then. I was hopeful that we could find a spot up here that I would be able to use to... Oh, wait, no. Might be able to get down on this side. Yeah, this'll do. Are there any? What on earth was that sound? Made me think that something was powering up to attack me. I'll loot all of the corpses in a moment. All of the machine carcasses. All I want is a nice spot far away from all the others. Over here would do. If I could find something around here, that would be amazing. I don't see any red grass, unfortunately. So I guess, given that, I'm instead going to lure this one, because the other one is facing away. That's right. Over here then. YOLO it, Aavak. No! This is the one with the spear that we want anyway, so... Down over here, that's right. Silent strike. It doesn't sound silent to me, I'll be honest. It really doesn't. Right, Arana sphere.
Arana will be
Learning to whistle requires a skill point. Well, I mean, to be fair, learning to whistle is actually a skill. Oh, that was actually a good shot. From, I mean, if you imagine that creature was roughly similar to an actual living organism, if like some sort of component, because we can loot hearts, though you know, in this case, a heart is something probably very different, though it might just be a pump, maybe circulating coolant around the system of the machine. Well, in that case, that would be roughly where you'd want to hit something if you were trying to take it out, though, you know, more thinking in terms of shooting it. You want to shoot down that little area just to the side of the neck with a creature kind of this rough shape that's kind of stalking forward. It's got much more of a forward posture. Then you might aim to the just to the side of the head, but still in the neck sort of area, so that you'd sink through the gap between the collarbone and the base of the neck. Probably hit the heart, or at least go sink it into the lung or something. But from behind, you'd want to aim roughly approximate to its armpit, if it's a creature that walks on all fours. Because that will probably achieve the same thing. Well, that is, aim behind the armpit on its forelegs. Aiming up through towards the head area. You'd probably hit the lungs or the heart if you did that. I wonder if there is a level of that kind of realism in the attack animations, if they actually thought about that. It's like, well, you know, she's a hunter, she would hunt properly. Yeah, I've got experience with hunting in real life. My family was crazy poor growing up, and hunting was a very big part of our diet, actually. Generally not large game, it was usually small game, but you know, you pick things up. Okay, there's the watches. Right, I want different quest right now. Also, what have I got? Special items. Ah, right, okay. Quests. Main. Point of the spear. Stripcaster, there we are. So, where are you? You're just over here. Your doctor moved your appointment. Well, I'm very glad you're going to be able to hang around, Sapphire. I hope you enjoy.
Around. Looks safe to meet.
Really? There's someone just over there.
For me.
There's literally someone over there.
There he is. Looks nervous.
Hello, Cast.
Well, well, well. An outcast on my doorstep. All mother protect me.
Surprised you saw me the way you keep looking every other direction to make sure no one's watching. Careful there, or you'll sprain your neck.
It's always a pain in the neck when you show up, girl, one way or another.
BM Foley, Aavak, were you more trappers than hunters? To a certain degree. We would hunt a lot of fowl, so that was less trapping and more shotgun. So duck, wood pigeon, that sort of thing. But with rabbits, it would sometimes you just rise the rabbit and then you shoot them as they were going. But with a shotgun, it's not the kind of like bow hunting where you need to be super close and be super accurate with the arrow because you've got this tiny, well, I mean, you say tiny, an arrow with even a regular just broadhead will bore like a let's think, about 4-5 centimeter hole as the arrow is spinning. So it's quite a large wound it'll create, but you've got one of it, whereas a shotgun is like, I'm just going to cover this whole area with pellets. I will probably hit the thing I'm aiming at. But you still got to be reasonably accurate. You don't want anything to suffer. Stop acting like a chuff, my lord.
Is there a reason why you're acting so cranky today?
Once you run the proving and get made a brave, you'll deal with traitors in Mother's heart. Maybe I don't like losing customers.
Well,
Traitors who don't break the law and deal with outcasts, you mean?
That's right. Our days of crime will be behind us, so long as you keep quiet.
I mean, that's fair. I'm not even going to answer. That's just provocative.
Last time I visited, you had a tripcaster available for trade. Still got it?
I do. But you'd need to bring me a scrapper lens. What can I say? Special weapons don't come cheap.
Oh, I can pay. Took down a scrapper not long ago. Stripped out the lens in perfect condition.
I'll be the judge of that. Show me.
Do I... Oh, right, okay. I actually do pick. I can sell things, I can buy things. So I want the tripcaster for the scrapper lens I've got. An uncommon weapon. This weapon creates traps which detonate when the tripwire connecting the two anchor points is broken. It is best used across enemy patrol paths or in narrow spaces. It can be modified. It only has electric shock on this one. The Kaja sling. There's loads of different weapons, by the way. A sling, the slow-firing sling, lobs elemental bombs with a large area of effect, best used to inflict elemental status on targets, making them vulnerable to follow-up attacks. Rope caster. This weapon is used to tie down. It's basically like a harpoon gun with rope on the end. Larger targets require more ropes, and attacking a tied machine will reduce the immobilization time. Warbow. This one can equip shocking arrows. The sharp shot bow can equip piercing arrows. The Kaja sling, so if you have the look at this one can shoot frost bombs. This one can shoot frost bombs and electric bombs. Also has more modification slots. Perodasu, something I've never considered. Shotgun pellets are lead, even digging them out of the meat. I wonder how much heavy metal contamination it is. Well, you see, I'm honestly not sure about that. I don't think it's going to be much. But funny story is, my parents always have to keep them. You could strip all of the shot out of a carcass, everything, but one. Somehow it would always be a part that I was eating. It was ridiculous the amount of times I got shot stuck in my teeth. My parents would always joke that whenever we were eating dinner, they had to keep a magnet handy when I was a kid. I was like, oh god. I don't think you can actually get it out with a magnet, just a bit of a joke. But yeah, I had terrible luck with that. Terrible luck. Right, Tripcaster, I will take you. There we go, and we'll pop it over there. Now, I haven't got enough shards for anything else. What's the pity, really? I could buy some things, though. I could even buy the blaze if I wanted. Shock traps, ammo. Ooh. Treasure boxes. Free sample box. This box must be opened to reveal its contents. A box holding free items set aside for new customers. Well, I'm not exactly new, but I will take it. You can buy back as well. I can sell things if I particularly want to. But right now, I think I'll keep them. Really? I can sell her spear? That is so harsh. It's all my spear to sell.
Got yourself a tripcaster. Practice how to use it someplace else, all right? My life's exciting enough without a bunch of shock wire booby traps to trip over.
I mean, that's fair.
Really? Could have fooled me.
Okay. Anything else?
Will you be around later, in case I want to make another trade?
I'll be here. Same as usual, bring me the parts you harvest from any machines you hunt. The better the parts, the more shards I'll pay. Be sure to take a close look at my inventory, though. Who knows? Maybe I've got something that could give you an edge in the proving.
Okay, fair enough. Goodbye.
I guess that concludes our business.
All right. See you around.